How to succeed if you've had a bad start. I have had uh, a pretty bad start. I've had a pretty bad start. I barely made it through grade school. I did a lot. I did a lot better. I did a lot better in high school, and I did amazingly in college. I did absolutely amazingly in college. I mean, I was doing all sorts of great things in college. Um, but in at the end of my college career, Havana syndrome struck. So not only did I have to deal with, I left college during the financial crisis in 2008. So not only did I have to deal with the financial crisis, but I had this Havana syndrome that was really destroying me, and I had a lot of problems to relate to that. So if you've had a bad start, the thing to remember is that you're not competing with anybody else. You're competing with the previous version of yourself. And you have to understand that learning from your mistakes is going to make you a better person. It's going to make it all worthwhile. If you have 1,000 rejections, if you have 1,000 failures, one success will make up for 1,000 failures. I believe Mark Cuban said that. Uh, I believe Mark Cuban said that, um, or something similar to that. So these are so basically number one. If you've had a bad start, you have to love your life. I love my life. I love being alive. I love the things that I get to do every day. I get to write my own books. I get to perform my own music. I get to draw. I get to do art. I got to write my own autobiography last year. So you have to love your life. Why do you have to love your life? Because you're only gonna get this one life. I mean, they're not gonna let you be Dwayne Johnson for a week. They're not gonna let you uh, be George Clooney for a week. You've only got this one life. Whatever your life is, you have to make it something that you don't want a vacation from. You have to make your life something that you don't want a vacation from. You have to make your life something that you want to experience. And the way to do that is to love your life. You have to do the things that make that. You have to show gratitude, first of all. You have to show gratitude for what you have, for the life you've been given, because you didn't have to be alive. You didn't have to be alive. You could have been one of the sperm or the eggs that didn't make it. You could have been flushed away and just forgotten about. But you get to experience life. You get to experience the joy of life. You get to experience eating your favorite foods, watching your favorite movies, reading your favorite books, playing your favorite video games. You get to experience the great things of life because you are alive, and that is the truth. So you have to love your life because because it's all you got. It's all you have. You don't have anything else. Um, so uh, number two is you have to make sacrifices. So if you've had a bad start, you're already behind the eight ball. You're already behind the eight ball. So you have to make sacrifices. You have to uh, 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 do whatever it takes. So you're gonna have to give up some of the things that you like that are bad for you. I am giving up sugar. I'm buying a lot of sugar-free uh, uh, pancake syrup, sugar-free soda. I'm trying to get rid of the sugar because I've been around diabetes. I've been around diabetes. My uncle had diabetes. I've lived in a community where a lot of people had diabetes. So I know all about the chopping, the chops. They chop off your fingers. They chop off your toes, your limbs. They, they do all sorts of stuff because the sugar is killing you. The sugar is killing you. So they have to cut off certain body parts when you have extreme diabetes, advanced diabetes. So uh, so you have to make sacrifices. So I love drawing. Well, I love drawing, but uh, I do sacrifice my drawing so that I can spend more time reading. So I mean, um, so the important thing is that you have to make sacrifices. You have to give up some things that you like to get the things that you love. You have to give up some of the things that you like to get the things that you love. And sometimes you have to sacrifice money. I mean, there's a lot of jobs that I could do right now where I would make a lot of money. Not well, a lot of money relatively, a lot of money relatively, relatively speaking to what I'm making now. There's a lot of things I could do that would give me a whole lot more money. There's a lot of, I mean, if I wanted to, I could take out loans to start my business. I could take out loans for student loans to go back to college, but I have to sacrifice that because I want to give up something that's good so that I can get something that's great later on. So because if you're already behind, you're not going to get back to the lead lap. In NASCAR parlance, you're not going to get back to the lead lap by going slower than everybody. You have to make fewer mistakes and you have to move faster and you have to move more effectively and you have to speed up and you have to not lose any ground, not crash, not make any mistakes, and you have to make it back to the lead lap. At least you'll be on the lead lap when the race is over. So, number 3, be grateful for all that you have. So, if you have gotten a bad start in life, at least you're alive. I mean, I can't express enough how important that is. You are alive, and uh, you have opportunities, whatever those opportunities may be. You have gifts. You have gifts that you've been given. So you have to be grateful for all that you have, everything that you have, from the amount of money that you have, to the amount of health that you have, to the house that you live in. This is my first apartment right here. This is my first apartment. So you have to be grateful for what you have. Why is that? Because you're not living like Jeff Bezos. You're not making $13 billion in a single day. But it's almost, in a poetic sense, it's almost even more impressive that you are surviving even though you don't have those things. It's almost as if that the less you have, the more you have to be grateful for, because not a lot of people can survive on what you have if you got a bad start in life. Not a lot of people can survive on what you have. So you have to be willing to express gratitude for that. So These are my 3 tips for if you got a bad start in life. If you like the video, please hit the like button and share the video. Other than that, have a nice day and goodbye.